Ladies and gentlemen, it is week 5, UVa LCS, and we are here with Team Who Cares against the Shrekoning. Going into pick and ban phase right now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm asking our resident caster. I, of course, am Seamus Seamus Anderson, and Shri Cableman 127 Lee might accompany me right now. Not sure. He said he's having. Alright, so let's get him on the call. Sorry for headphone users. What's up, Tree?
Yo, what's up, Shamus?
Yo, so getting into it right now, Leona Jinx band coming out for the Shrekoning, targeting out Amazing 12 and Woolly Mammoth there. What do you think about those bands?
Leona is a good band, but I believe Lee Chang has the ability to play Karma, so she might
Ooh,
actually whip it out. You know.
man, that would be interesting. Karma and Leona, actually, we've seen quite a bit of Leona in the UV LCS. PPC Master picked it up as well and did very good. A Xerath band. One thing that's interesting to point out is at the beginning of the season, or the split, I should say, it was sort of general bans, but now all these bans are specific. Xerath, Syndra, both banned out against Dyslexic. It looks like Who Cares know that the new captain of the Shrekoning is a very powerful mid laner, and they're trying to shut him down.
The new captain, I thought he was on the team the entire time.
No, Dyslexic wasn't on the team. He replaced Jorb as the new captain.
Oh, Jorb, what happened to Jorb?
Jorb just said he didn't have time anymore.
Oh, I feel sorry for that guy.
I know it is.
UVA LCS is a blast to play in.
I know it is unfortunate.
Uh,
However, the Shrekoning hasn't had the best record, if I'm not mistaken, and I will check the stats. Give me a moment. I'm pretty sure they're 2-6. So
oh, really?
dyslexic is trying to turn their luck around, so to speak. Let me check. Yeah, and Who Cares is tied for first place right now, as they are 6-2 in the league, tied with the Bare Naked Laners. And looking at the record of the Shrekoning, they are indeed 2-6. So this is a David and Goliath story. 6-2 versus 2-6. We'll see if the Shrekoning can pull off the upset.
With the Azir ban, I believe Tai Yi is kind of depressed because his
Yeah,
mouse pad actually has a zero on it.
really.
So yeah, so that's why he's been playing so well with Azir.
That's too bad. I really kind of wanted to see the Azir. I do know Tai loves that champion, and he's played it a lot. Um, but we'll see. We'll, a Braum pick up first. What do you think about that?
Braum's a great pick, but with the power nerfs on him, I believe there are better champions like Janna and typical Nami support.
Yeah, I think John is very strong as well. I actually think she's on the tier list of supports, I'd say she's #1. But Braum, of course, is a very strong pick. And Hoyer Tarkin, ooh, hovering over that Tristana. Against
Yeah,
Ryze and Lee Sin, that's a lot of early game potential. I actually just was casting a game for NCSPA where there was the jungler of took Lee Sin, and he just had the most ridiculous game. He was out farming a Nunu, or like out counter jungling a Nunu. The early pressure is absolutely insane, and that will back up the sort of weak early game that Ryze has.
wow, counter jungling a Nunu? Isn't Nunu supposed to be
I
the one counter
It
jungling?
was insane. It was Georgia Tech and the University of Connecticut. Everyone go back and watch that if you want. Unfortunately, the VODs were split up because my computer kind of started breathing fire. But it was just an absolute stomp in favor of Georgia Tech. And yeah, Lee Sin right now is such a strong jungler in this meta. And ooh, a Kassadin pickup and a Hoyer Tarkin will lock in the Tristana 80 carry. That is interesting. They are looking to scale very, very late.
With the Casson pick, I believe he will do relatively well against Vel'Koz. So that was a good pick on him. I believe Tai should pick someone who has a little more who's a little more resilient against an AP assassin like Kassadin.
Yeah, interesting pickup, Tai. Is he actually going to lock it in? He really does favor those sort of AP mids that are a little bit different. Of course, Azir that was banned out, as well as Vel'Koz if he locks this in. We'll have to see.
It's pretty strange to see Wally Namath actually first pick Lee Sin to switch with someone else because they just gave up the Tristana pick. And I know Wally Namath, aka Nam Fam, actually loves to play Tristana or Lucian. And they actually banned Lucian, so that's really confusing.
Yeah, maybe they just thought it was too threatening to leave in the hands of the Shrekoning. However, it is interesting. AD carry will be the last pick over to Who Cares, and we'll see the top laner and jungler, I'm assuming. Unless that's actually... That could also be a mid-Caston, although Jameli is the mid laner, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see. Definitely some niche champions so far. Vel'Koz as well as Kassadin. Remy, I don't know if I agree with going Warwick. Their team is going to be so strong late game, but you need to have a sort of stronger early game presence, otherwise you might not even get there.
Yeah, I think they should be fine with the Tristana and Braum. With Dyslexic being, he's like Diamond, I believe. His Diamond, I believe bot lane will be dominating.
Yeah, technically he'd have the solo queue advantage, of course. That isn't always how it turns out, especially because it is a team game. They might even decide a lane swap. We'll have to see what Wooly Mammoth does decide. Caitlyn. Interesting pickup, but Caitlyn Morgana definitely has a lot of potential to bully out this lane of Braum and Trist. So we will see if he decides to lock them. Corky Graves. Katarina 80k.
Oh man.
Pretty sure I'm not going to see that. Ashe?
Please don't pick Ashe, actually. That's bad.
I don't know. She's not a very strong AD carry, but she might not be horrible. All right, it will be the
Ashe right now. They have nothing but assassins, and she has no mobility.
True. Caitlyn isn't very mobile either, unfortunately, though.
I find Caitlyn one of the more difficult ADs to destroy.
Yeah.
But actually, since Katzen and LeBlanc and Warwick just can immediately jump on Caitlyn, I don't think her 50 caliber net will be of any use.
Well, not only does she have the 50 caliber net to peel for herself, but she also has her Yordle traps as well as that abusive 650 range. However, think about it. Amazon does have her Black Shield as Morgana. If Warwick ults a Black Shield, nothing happens. If Braum ults a Black Shield, nothing happens. Dyslexic actually is going for a LeBlanc, something you rarely see, if ever. And if he lands a chain onto a Black Shield, nothing happens.
Oh, wow. But I kind of feel sorry for Taiyi because his biggest nightmare is actually playing against LeBlanc. So
yeah, it looks like a very specific counter pick coming out of Dyslexic. So
top lane Kassin, pretty good pick. Ryze actually can't do that much damage to him because of Kassin's shield. So he's much better against Ryze with his rework.
Yeah,
so.
And both of those champions are incredibly comfortable going into the late game. Actually, I think both of these teams would do fairly well in late game. Lee Sin would definitely be less useful than Warwick, since Warwick can deal tons of damage, as well as provide that crowd control. However, I'm curious to see if both teams are just going to sort of let lane phase happen and team fight 20 or 30 minutes after the game has started. Of course, we have a couple of minutes of delay. Let me remove the overlay so you guys can check that out before we load into the Summoner's Rift. But again, this is Week 5 of UVa LCS. I am Seamus Anderson, and with me is...
Treely Cableman 127.
So please, feel free to... I don't know if you have a Twitter at all, Tree, but if any of you are watching this game and have a Twitter, give us a shout-out. Say what's up at UVaLol or at Seamus1 is my handle. Ask us about the game, or in the Twitch chat. I see 12 of you there. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know how your day's going, how this game is going to look, and what more you'd like to see out of the UVa LCS.
How do you feel about the new jungle changes for Season 5?
Oh, Season 5? There's so many changes, man. Honestly, I just need to play it. I like a lot of them, though. I think increasing the diversity... I'd kind of like to see increased diversity in carry roles. I think the jungle has a decent amount of diversity as it stands. But I think it's interesting that Riot is also implementing more objective control. And I really like the new dragon changes, actually. That does look very fun, sort of like a mini game. to try and get as many dragons as you possibly can. And what's funny is since the bonuses do stack, I think it's solo queue dragons are going to be pressured a lot more as a unit, which is of course very, very good for people who in solo queue have trouble trying to get teams to group, such as myself. I think personally I do much better on a team, and I'm sure a lot of people say that because it is a team game, and having global objectives be that important to a team is very good for the game, in my opinion.
I like the new dragon too, but I feel like the first stack of 5 health and 5 mana every 5 seconds, which equates to 1 HP gain a second and 1 mana a second, is pretty useless.
Yeah, that is really, really weak, but that just means that they need to focus more on getting the second dragon. That, like, yeah, that's... We'll see how that turns out. Right now, we are loading in. Let me change this setup for y'all. And League client is not responding. That's always a good sign. Should be just a moment. Alright, so
It's joining.
let's talk about the skins.
Oh man, all about the skins.
Apparently, these two teams aren't, as we only see 3 skins. And actually, a new skin, Dyslexic rocking that Ravenborn LeBlanc. That actually,
Oh, that's such a pretty skin.
yeah, the splash looks really, really sick. I love the dark colors. But I am a sucker for Caitlyn skins. I do like her Arctic Warfare skin. And Lee Sin is always swagging in that SKT skin. So I'd say just as far as skin wars are concerned, they definitely have the advantage.
Yeah, these teams are each really heavy AP oriented, so gonna see a lot of magic resist on each champion.
Wait, hold on. As we're loading in, I just want to take 1 second. Someone in chat said my... Oh, you're right. Wow, my shirt looks really, really weird. It's because of the patterns. Okay, never mind. Back to the game. Yeah, we'll have to see what they decide to go for right now. Remy, Warwick is very weak level 1, and actually, Who Cares has such a strong level 1, they might just look to invade. I can hear the sound of Summoner's Rift, and we are in again.
Alright, we're in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is week 5 of UVa LCS between Who Cares sitting at the top of the leaderboard and the underdogs by far, Shrekoning at the bottom of the leaderboard. Can the Shrekoning upset Who Cares? Find out now.
Well, there's a couple pings from the blue team, and it looks like they really want to get into that bottom bush to the right side of Dragon. Meanwhile, Team Who Cares wants to penetrate all the way into the blue team's jungle at the red.
Yeah, that's
And they're not going to be seen at all.
I was saying before, their level 1 is very, very strong. So far, no wards, actually. Wow. If these... So, the Shrekoning is actually trying to set up a trap for Who Cares. But they might just end up swapping buffs. I don't... This is insane. How sneaky both teams were. And there's no defensive vision coming out of either team, really. Just offensive wards, but they're already on the other side of the map. That's funny.
And they're going to get spotted by the ward, and now Team Who Cares will know what's up.
Uh-oh. Ping it out.
Now Warwick is going to face check this bush.
Oh, I hope he doesn't.
Oh no, he's going to go straight to blue. Oh no, he's going in. He's going in.
No, they have to know something's up. Braum
See some
too.
juicy kills coming up.
Oh
Braum.
no, that's gonna be
Oh,
it.
instant kill. Let's see if they can get 2 kills. Oh, they can only get 1. But they might be able to pick up this red immediately.
That is unfortunate to say the least. 1 kill over to Lee Sin. And again, this is sort of how the similar game that I was just casting went. Lee Sin gets an early kill, and that's never something you want to see, as he can rush basically any item in the game seems to be good on this champion. He's so diverse, as well as getting maybe all 3 buffs if Remy doesn't manage to take the red buff of Who Cares. That is a phenomenal start to Team Who Cares.
And I kind of feel sorry for Warwick. He gets no leash, so he's going to be way behind.
Yeah, taking farming till ultimate to a whole new level. Gonna try and solo carry and get as many stacks if he goes Feral Flare as he can. But right now, it's basically up to Latte to call the shots. He's level 2 already, is gonna pick up his red buff, and might... Ooh. Dyslexic might actually try to get it. No, he does pick it up. Tai actually gets engaged on Dyslexic's level 2 right now. Tai needs to be careful. This could be good for the Shrekoning. So what do you think about this matchup? Tai...
I think Lee Sin's gonna come top right now and blow that flash on Cassidy. That's what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, definitely getting his flash away early game is awesome since he won't have that Rift Walk up. Uh-oh.
And here comes Engage.
Will catch him out. He flashes, he might
goes to
still
Q,
go down.
and he might actually go down. And
Resonating
he's definitely
Strike
gonna
and
go
the
down.
slow.
Oh, great. Great flash Q by Rise to steal the kill from Lee Sin, you know.
Scumbag Tanoya. However, he says, this is my lane, I get the kills. And that is definitely not good to be behind even after blowing your flash. Jamali's going to use his teleport now to get back. Uh-oh.
Oh, and Lottie's going to do the camp. He's going to set up a tent. Oh, man.
If they get that kill, I would feel so bad for Jamali. That would be absolutely horrible, especially after you just use that teleport.
Oh, and they decide not to do the little camp. Let's take a look at bot lane. It's relatively even, but Caitlyn actually out CSing Tristana, so good job on Caitlyn to out farm Tristana right now.
That's what I was saying. Is early, it's very easy for Caitlyn if she does get this sort of push in the siege against the tower. Morgana Caitlyn has so much range and so much poke potential that that definitely could give Saggy some trouble.
Yeah, Morgana needs to, LeBlanc in middle needs to keep up the pressure on Vel'Koz. He's starting to lose that little advantage that she should have pre-6.
Yeah, I think Dyslexic, as the new captain of the Shrekoning, is definitely also their top player, is going to need to be able to marshal his troops and also carry the game. And it's definitely possible. LeBlanc is one of those champions that can snowball out of control. And he has a decent lead in CS right now. But we'll see if he starts roaming or picking up kills in a 1v1 situation once he gets that ultimate up. Uh-oh, Saggy gets caught. Woolly Mammoth actually taking 2 stacks so far from the Braum passive before you're talking pulling out a shield, trying to reduce the damage there. Little trick there. Caitlyn, after Morgana landed the Q, Caitlyn actually could have put a trap down to extend the CC right where Saggy was standing. But they still do get a lot of damage on him.
Ooh, great snare.
Another binding lands, and Woolly Mammoth and Amazing 12 are just punishing the bot lane of the Shrekoning right now.
Let's see if Lee Sin can get his QE combo in. Might be able to bring out a kill or at least a flash and heal.
Yeah, right now Woolly Mammoth is very low and Amazing Shield is down. In the top lane, Tanoy taking a little bit of damage, and Jamali's actually bullying it very well.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not sure if Latte is going to be able to make this gank work. Binding misses, trap comes out, heal comes in, Woolly Mammoth gets engaged on the jump in actually, get the kill, can they get the reset? Remy's there now too, heal comes out and Latte might now be in trouble, Black Shield onto him. Oh, flash away from Tristana unfortunately will not be enough to keep him alive as Lee Sin just resonating strikes in to pick up the kill. And all for all, after all said and done, it's just a 1-for-1. Trade 80 carry for 80 carry.
That was a big mistake on Wally Namich to not actually use his flash when he realized Tristana was about to jump in right on top of him.
Yeah, well, just sort of underestimated the damage that his opponent could do. That's something that does happen occasionally in solo queue. If your jungler comes in a gank, you're like, okay, I can beat this guy, but then they just turn around 2v1. It would have been worse. However, Remy had a really good sense to get the counter jungle and to try and pick up more. Unfortunately, he was exhausted and he wasn't 6 yet, so he couldn't pick up a kill. As actually right now, Latte's looking to maybe steal the blue buff. It's not up yet, though.
Tai actually going down to LeBlanc. Ooh.
Oh, that's very, very bad. I'm just going to go back 10 seconds, hit backspace, and you can go back 10 seconds in the game. Just so you see, Dyslexic just goes in on Tai, lands a combo, pops the Ignite, and that is one dead tentacle monster. Dyslexic, can he be the hero? That is something that's very, very good for the Shrekoning, him picking up that kill 1v1.
Something I saw before, the reason why Caitlyn actually died, I believe the caddy minion was actually shooting him, and that's why he got so low. As you said, he was really low for some reason.
Oh, Amazing 12 has to flash away, taking a lot of damage, and does get stunned up. She has one potion. We'll see if she stays in that lane. Saki Tarek is popping his potions as well. I'm impressed. Since Saki was able to pick up that PF sword, he's still still trading evenly with Woolly Mammoth. Woolly Mammoth needs to be careful now. Black Shield is put down on him, will provide him some protection. But if he gets stunned up, Amazing 12 is going to recall, so she won't be able to be there to provide the peels that Woolly Mammoth needs to stay alive. And right now we see Dyslexic going back to the mid lane, and he might decide to roam as Vel'Koz is actually looks like he's going to put some wards down. And in the top lane, Tanoia gets engaged on by Jameli. Jameli flashed out immediately, and this time the Resonating Strike will not connect. So a little bit of over-aggression, however, Jameli making it out alive. Oh, needs to be careful because Rune Prison up now. Slow on Tanoia. The Resonating Strike was not up. However, Lee Sin still in this top lane.
Oh, that was a. If you go to live at 9:20ish, you see Lottie actually camps, and you see an awesome bait by Tanoia, and Lottie actually protects Tanoia with his shield, and Tanoia lives with approximately 50ish health, and they actually take the kill down on Kassadin.
Yeah, but meanwhile, while that is happening, we're at 9:23 right now. Tai actually gets flash engaged on from Remy, will go down to Warwick and LeBlanc, so kill traded a gank in the top lane for a gank in the mid lane. And let's see, go back to live, and a fight happens. Amazing 12 taken very, very low. Actually goes down to Braum. Hoyer Tarkin, however, hits a trap. Will he go down? Woolly Mammoth needs to be careful now. If Saki can pop his passive, he might go down. Stun comes out. And
guess what? If you're at live, everyone just disconnected.
Oh, I just jumped to another fight. And then everyone disconnected, so dragging over. Okay, everyone disconnected. Sorry about that, though.
That explains the uncontested dragon, actually.
Well, it was also because Lee Sin was in the top lane. One moment, guys. We should be fixing that up as soon as we can. But how do you think the game has gone so far for both teams?
Right now, it looks like with the dragon lead, the blue team actually has a great chance of winning. With the 1 kill and 1 assist from LeBlanc, she's gonna have a dominant presence in the game. And so right now, Vel'Koz needs to actually start roaming and help out the bot lane.
Yeah. Although he's very, very weak, he might just try and farm. But Latte, of course, 3-0-1 is absolutely primed to go gank. We are getting the reconnects back. Retail, why do you do this to us? Please.
You know, I kind of feel sorry for Lottie up top. With Kassadin still 0-2, I think Kassadin will still be able to out-trade with Rise.
Oh, you mean Tanoia?
Oh.
Tanoia's
yeah, Tanoia. With Tanoia is gonna continue to have trouble with Kassadin, just due to the fact that Kassadin just counters him all day.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be trouble for him. And in the chat, everyone seems to have come back, so we probably will be getting in. I'm assuming they're on Skype. Okay. Dyslexic unpaused the game, and we are back into it. 4 kills, and a little bit of a goal lead to the Shrekoning.
So you said that Vel'Koz should just stay mid and keep farming, but what about the problem with LeBlanc? LeBlanc has kill potential on Vel'Koz.
Well, Vel'Koz can farm from decent range, and it's possible Latte could also gank for him. The kill potential is there, yes, but he's so far behind right now. I don't think ganking is the right option when you have a 3-0 Lee Sin. But you're talking about those ganks. Jamali's been doing well in this top lane. Tanoia might get dove from Dyslexic, and that would be very, very bad. As Dragon is down, the dive goes in. Jamali Rift walks in. They're going to pick that kill up so quickly. That, I mean, if you're Taiyi, you want to farm to get back in this game, but you have to make sure your team is aware that there is a very strong LeBlanc, and she is on the hunt for more kills. Well, you're targeting pops that shield, and they must have seen Lee Sin. They land the slow as well, so nothing's going to happen there. That's not the kind of roam that they're looking for.
Something I want to see from Lee Sin is some counter jungling on Warwick. With Warwick not actually going full tank, Lee Sin has the ability to just counter jungle Warwick, because Warwick will definitely need help from LeBlanc just to take down Lee Sin.
Yeah, Maiden 12 trying to get rid of that ping port. Warwick is nearby. They do spot them out, so she'll be safe. However, that ward is probably going to go down in a couple of moments. And in the mid lane, Dyslexic actually dies to Taiyi in a 1v1. Just going to go back 10 seconds. And that is very, very surprising. You're talking about kill potential LeBlanc has, but that combo does so much damage. Dyslexic just goes in and gets lasered to the face.
Oh man, that was just massive damage. Oh.
Flash as well. That is very, very bad for the Shrekoning.
Did LeBlanc actually use Flash? Oh yes, she used Flash. So something she did incorrectly was actually she teleported back to where she used her W, and that actually kept him within the range of Taiyi's ultimate. What he could have done was actually flash to the side next to Taiyi, and that would force that would actually make him miss most of his ulti.
Yeah, I could definitely have done that better. Speaking of doing things better, Remy with a weird gank, he gets seen by a ward, and Latte is going to try and take this red buff. I will go over to him as long as he can get out alive. And very, very close game right now. Dyslexic, though, Ryze just recalled, so he tried to roam top lane, and they actually pinged it out this time. Good ward coverage to have the defense there.
And Warwick actually goes straight to his to mid tower instead of clearing out the
2v2 in the mid lane.
Oh, he's going for a 2v2 instantaneous kill.
Goodness.
He just got destroyed. Oh man.
Wow. So there was not much to say other than Warwick is a strong champion, and you should definitely be careful if he's in your game. Because Taiyi just got eviscerated.
Yeah, man.
That's like, I don't even know what to say. That was just...
Yeah. That's quick, like not even fun to play against, honestly.
Quick and to the point. And Dyslexic may be looking for kill until Latte gets one chain and then just decides to go back. That animation is really cool. The new animation for Ravenborn LeBlanc. But Remy, I love UVa LCS junglers. I don't really know why. Maybe I just love the jungler role in particular, but I think they're all so fantastic. He's now 2-0 on that Warwick. And Dyslexic getting a little bit overconfident. Does not have flash up, but doesn't get CC'd and might make it out alive. His distortion will be up in 3, 2, 1. Dodges one spell. Is he gonna go down?
Oh, and Taiyi actually missing one of the procs of his ulti. Oh, that is some. He has way too much APM, man.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but they still will pick up this turret. So that's the first turret of the game. Over 2. Who cares? Bringing the Goldie lead a little bit closer, although the Shrekoning still are in the lead.
And a triple gank up on Cassin. Ooh, let's see how that turns out.
Latte is very, very low, and Tanoia is at half HP as well. There's no vision
Tanoia
coverage,
needs to
though.
get up on this right now.
Jameli has flash available.
And he needs to get out right now.
Oh, this is bad. He just decides
And,
to go on
oh,
Tanoia. Tanoia
good
flashes
flash.
away. Flash Q. Will he get the kill? Perfect
Oh, that was
execution.
a great combo by Lottie.
Perfect execution. And in the
The bot lane.
Holy Mammoth actually. Will the stun be proc? No, will not. That was just, yeah.
Ooh, awesome snare.
Fantastic execution by Who Cares. And Jameli can bully this top lane, but he needs to ward better.
Ooh, this Lessig now has the Deathfire Grasp.
Yeah, what do you think about that item?
I don't know, he might be able to kill Vel'Koz immediately, but Vel'Koz does have Flash, so he should be alright. And he's backing, so he's safe. But Dragon, ooh, with Vel'Koz backing, Warwick might be able to just force a Dragon fight right now.
They do have the timer, as they did get.
And Lottie, oh my God, Lottie just stopped moving. Someone pause the game. Everyone.
Oh no.
Oh no. Now, oh my God, they're gonna get a free Dragon.
No, no one's. I don't know.
They're getting a free
Someone
Dragon.
pause the game. Is Warwick the only man in this game right now?
Yo,
Alright, we
Yeah.
gotta pause.
yeah.
Rito. Please.
Yeah, this is a great game so far. Bot lane, you know, Tristan has 2 kills, but Caitlyn's doing relatively well, has 20 more CS, got 2 assists. But with this Dragon pickup, with Team Who Cares way out of position due to the disconnects.
I don't know
So-
if they can get it though. Warwick's gonna take a lot of damage, and Caitlyn is still so close. They don't have any ward coverage up. Remy saying hello. Is anybody there? Poor guy. That is definitely bizarre. I will say that. And yeah, the game is, as you mentioned though, it's very, very close. Be a shame if this is how it ends, but I mean, I'm sure we'll get them back in a few moments.
Yeah, these lagging issues might actually cost Who Cares the game.
We'll see. They wouldn't play the game unless everyone came back in, but that is very frustrating to play under. So, what do you think? Each team, what are their win conditions? What are their victory conditions? The game
Victory
is still
conditions.
very close. So, how do you go about winning as either team?
LeBlanc and Warwick have definitely will always kill Vel'Koz. That's why I'm calling it every single big team fight, all in, Baron fight, big Dragon fight.
Mm-hmm.
If Vel'Koz shows his face, he's gonna get shut down. He's gonna get eviscerated, as you said. Now, Vel'Koz is the majority of the team damage, and Cassin, even if LeBlanc, let's say Warwick goes in and LeBlanc gets zoned out by Ryze and Lee Sin, right?
Mhm.
Cassin will just jump in, and he'll probably just be able to finish off Vel'Koz. So it's up to Morgana to take care of Vel'Koz. Morgana's job is just to snare Warwick on site before, so Warwick will be unable to use his ulti on Vel'Koz. But if Morgana actually picks up a mid-kills, then she probably wouldn't need to hit that snare. And so the reaction time, she can use that speed of that item to help out Vel'Koz and keep him alive. As long as Vel'Koz uses his 4 spells, all he's got to do is use 4 spells and ulti, 3 spells and ulti. In that succession, they should be able to win team fights if he can hit 2 to 3 people.
Yeah, the damage coming out of Vel'Koz is absolutely insane, but since he is immobile, it's going to be so important for them to keep Tae alive. And I just heard that 7 of these players are actually playing in the same apartment.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is probably an ISP issue, I would guess.
Yeah, there's definitely not enough bandwidth for that many League of Legends players,
Yeah, whoever.
especially with Comcast
I know
being
they don't
awful.
all live together, so I don't really know what that's about.
Y- Yeah,
But
they just like to LAN a lot.
that's funny. However, unfortunate as this game doesn't seem like much of a game has happened so far. Um, a couple of people are reconnecting, so we'll get back shortly. Wow, sorry about that, guys. Alright, more people are reconnecting. Not everyone is on yet.
Man, they're just taking ages. Wow. It's been 7 minutes. Alright, let's go.
They're all ready now. Just make sure the other team is ready. And hopefully that will be the last pause we see. We're back in game. And the Shrekoning is currently trying to pressure the blue buff of Who Cares as well as possibly the Dragon.
Oh, Lee Sin's gonna lose this blue buff. I feel sorry for that guy. Oh,
That is unfortunate.
that's a huge blow.
Amazing 12 and Woolly Mammoth, however, are close enough to maybe stop this Dragon take. Woolly Mammoth needs to be careful. Remy's looking to chase him. And wards go down. Ooh, a teleport coming. Cassin, Dyslexic instantly blows up Morgana as a kick comes out from Machi, but he's going to get stunned up, CC'd, knocked up, and shut down.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Casson coming in, no wards down. Dyslexic just hiding around, waiting just to snipe a low Morgana.
You knew it, but unfortunately for Who Cares, they did not. This will be the Dragon over to the Shrekoning and about a 3,000 gold lead after about 18 minutes. And the Shrekoning are in full control of the game.
Yeah, right now the Shrekoning are just abusing the fact that the Team Who Cares is disconnecting. They lose all their positioning. And yeah, they're just gonna start falling apart at this rate.
We'll see what's next on the docket. No turrets are down yet in favor of the Shrekoning, so they might, if Who Cares can extend lane phase and just farm up now, they could come back. Definitely not, this game definitely isn't over, however, they are at a disadvantage as both their solo lanes are not having the best of games. Jamaili actually got ganked a lot, but he's up in CS quite a bit over Tanoia. And it looks like Jamaili might get ganked again.
Yeah, honestly, it's at the point at which it's pretty useless to gank Casson as he is 0-3, and killing him isn't gonna help Tanoia out at all.
He also has that Rift Walk on a 5-second cooldown, so it's very
Yeah,
hard.
it's gonna be very difficult to kill him.
Let's see, Rift Walk 1 comes out. Lotte will land slow.
Yeah, no kill potential at all. If he brought out the insect kit, maybe
I don't even
probably
know.
would have killed him actually.